Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Abraham Lincoln High School. Just getting underway here with Lincoln versus Grand Street. Third game of the season for your Abraham Lincoln Railsplitters. And sorry we missed it on the stream, but they just let a double come off the starting batter, number 42. That is Martinez for the Grand Street Campus Wolves. There's a strike to batter number 2. He's wearing number 28. It says Vasquez. It's not what I had on my list. I'll try to get his name for you. Well, I'm assuming it's Vasquez, but the lineup they handed me said that should be Jay Brito, and it is not. On the mound for the Railsplitters today is Roberto Almonte, number 12. Swing and a miss. That's, I believe, a 2-2 count to Vasquez. Cold and windy day here from Abraham Lincoln High School. A little cooler than it was just 2 days ago when the Railsplitters faced off against Madison. And that's fouled back out of play. It'll bounce over the fence and dink off of a car. That'll get fouled back again onto West Avenue on our right side. And that's just outside. Full count, 3-2. And that almost hits him in the head. It's a walk, and as it gets away from catcher Edwin Bueno, the runner's going to advance to third. said I was going to try to get the name of that one batter for you, Vasquez, but he is not on the PSAL roster that we printed out at 3:30 this afternoon. That is popped up high. Kimani Scott, the first baseman, is underneath it, and it is caught for an out. And this is number 17, Sean Torres, up at bat now. Runners going at second. They'll try to pick him off. They won't make that play, but they will be careful not to let the runner in from third. That's outside. It'll get away from Bueno, but not far enough. A little bit outside. It's another ball. And missing the outside corner again is Julian. I'm sorry. Missing the outside corner is Roberto Almonte. And he'll get a walk. Bases loaded. And that's a strike to number 1, Robert Rodriguez. And there's a strike to Rodriguez looking. And he hits that in the direction of short. And it won't get picked up by Torres. 2 runs will score on the single. And that brings up number 5, Demario Bardales. And that is hard hit into right field. That's going to go off the wall of the school. And they're ruling it a ground rule double, which will score another run. And a little meeting on the mound by the Lincoln team, calming Almonte down, reassuring him, getting him to settle into this game. He's gotten 1 out so far, and 3 runs is not an insurmountable deficit for the Railsplitters to come back from. It's early in the game, only the first inning. And this is bringing up number 10, Daniel Caraballo. Gets him on the inside corner for a strike call there. Hard hit to second. Handled. Play to first. Runners advance. 1 run will score. This is Ernesto Ortiz at the bat now. And that is popped high in a right field, and it's off the building. And it's another ground rule double. And it's another run for Grand Street. And this brings up number 7. This is Alvi Serrata. Runner is stealing at third, and that ball is high off the windows of the school building. And they're calling it another ground rule double, and it's another RBI. And up now is the top of the order, number 42, Chris Martinez. He doubled to lead off the inning. Lincoln on 2 outs, hoping they can stop them now. Chopper foul. And that's in the dirt for a ball, and it will advance the runner. And he struck him out. That's how this inning is going to end. Painful one for the Railsplitters. A lot of damage done, but hopefully they can come back. We'll see how this game progresses in just a couple of minutes. Stick around. Thanks for watching this presentation of Abraham Lincoln High School baseball on the Lincoln Media YouTube Network. That is 2 strikes to Lincoln's leadoff batter. That is number 1, Jeremy Marzin. And there's a ball in the dirt. It's a 2-2 count. And they're going to strike him out. Held back by number 26, Julian Polion. That one's hit foul down the left field line. And that's up high to Polion. Outside, Polion's gonna walk. Lincoln gets its first base runner of the day. Swing and a miss. Big one from Edwin Bueno. And pickoff to first base, no good. Polion takes another big lead. And Bueno's going to ask for time. On the mound for the Wolves today is number 2. That's Jaden Torres, sophomore on the squad. Polion leads off. Bueno takes a ball. Polion goes back. It's another ball. Torres trying to hit that outside corner. Just misses it on that one. And they try to pick off Polion. Weak attempt. They're throwing back, and the first baseman's not even putting his glove down to try to tag him. They're just keeping him honest. First baseman over there is number 21. That is Isaiah Mercedes. Swing and a miss. Strike 2 to Bueno. Runner goes. It's a ball. Gets a slow start. Looks like he hesitated, and they pick him off. Polion is out at second. And that's up high. Bueno's going to walk. And that's a strike to Kimani Scott, the first baseman in the cleanup position today. Swing and a miss, strike 2 from Kimani Scott. And they're going to strike him out to end the inning. We'll move to the top of the second. At the bat now is number 28. That's our mystery player, Vasquez. Mystery because he's not on their PSAL roster. Fouled that one back to stay alive. And that one gets fouled back down the third base line. That one's up high. It's a walk. Vasquez will reach. Now at bat, number 21, Isaiah Mercedes. Hits it hard to center, going back. It is caught. And they'll chase Vasquez back to first. He didn't even think about tagging. He thought there was no way they were getting that. But Lincoln's center fielder, that's David Marrero back there, made quick work of that one. And this should be number 17, Sean Torres. Runner goes, hard hit to short, and it goes through his legs. Shortstop today is Daniel Torres. He's having a hard day. Base hit there, puts runners at the corners. They should bring up number 1, Robert Rodriguez. Rodriguez had an RBI, a 2 RBI single in the first inning. He's got an opportunity for one here with the right hit. Big hit, and Torres again drops it. But he is able to make the play over to second, or is he? I couldn't see the umpire's call. It is out. Okay, so Torres not able to make the catch, but able to make the play. So Rodriguez is going to reach on a fielder's choice. But 1 run will score from the play. No, 1 run doesn't score. The runner on third stayed. And this brings up number 5, and that is Demario Bardales. Bardales had a ground rule double with an RBI in the first. Right down the middle. Nice little sinker there from Almonte. And that is hit to short. Yanil, no problem this time, makes the play over to first to end the inning. No damage done to the Railsplitters this time. We move to the bottom of the second. We'll be right back. Swing and a miss to lead off the bottom of the second here. And this is Yanil Torres. Ball there, 1-1 the count. Torres had some fielding struggles. He was the hero of the game 2 days ago against Madison. Pitched a beautiful game, swing and a miss, strike 2. Pitched a beautiful game and had a 3-run homer to boot. We'll show you a quick highlight of that right after this inning with a little player spotlight. 2-2 the count to Torres. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Torres goes down. This is Almonte at the bat. Almonte, the pitcher, swings through that one for a strike. And he held up on that. Counts for a ball. And that one's going to float away from the catcher, Vasquez. And that one's low. He's going to walk. Nice job by Almonte. Good patient at bat. And he becomes the first base runner of the inning for the Railsplitters. That'll bring up number 8, Sebastian Lopez, playing in left field today. And he fouls that one back. And they got the corner on that one. It's a strike. That's up high. Another ball. And they strike him out. Lopez will go down looking. And that's a strike one to Chris Bomba, number 15, right field today. And that one's up high. And they'll step off to keep Almonte honest. He was taking a big lead off over there in first. And that comes in low for a ball. Get him on the inside corner for a strike. 2-2 the count. Swing and a miss, strike three. That is going to end this inning. We move to the third. We'll be right back here from Abraham Lincoln High School. Don't go anywhere. Here is that player spotlight as promised.
My name is Daniel Torres. I'm 11th grade. I'm 16 years old and I play shortstop and pitcher. My favorite thing about playing on the baseball team is that we always be family, helping each other, like pick them up if they down. My favorite professional team is San Diego Padres. The reason why, because there are a lot of Dominican, Mangud, you know, Platano Power. My favorite player of all time is Francisco Lindor. The way he played, the way he developed. What I have learned so far about the coaches at Lincoln is that always we get better each day, like never give up in the play, always be hard and work hard. I want to go Penn State or Tennessee.
And he wallops it. It's a base hit. That's going to score two. And yes, Torres with a 3-run homer.
You know, we was down by one, so I need to help myself because I was pitching it. So it feels incredible, like my teammates are happy, me are happy, you know, and we go and move to the next one. Yeah, thank you, my family, especially mom and dad, always been there supporting me, you know. And also Coach Mo, Coach Cruz, Max and Matt, thank you a lot for helping me, like getting better each day.
Back with you, top of the third coming up here from Abraham Lincoln High School. Lincoln, quick little meeting on the mound, talk to Almonte, keep him calm. Coming up for the Wolves is number 10. That is Daniel Caraballo. Caraballo grounded out to second base, his first at bat. And we are back underway, top of the third. Batter shows bunt. It is a ball as the infield starts to transition. And up high, ball two to Caraballo. Got him on the inside corner, 2-1 the count. Up high, 3-1. Three and two, right down the center aisle, that one. Again up high. I had the count wrong. That's ball three. And fouls that one back into the stands. Full count. Hits it to first. Kimani Scott scoops it up. It's a foot race, and Scott will win it. One down for the Railsplitters. And that'll bring up Ernesto Ortiz. Ortiz with a ground rule double, bouncing it off the building behind the field. And an RBI. Shows bunt, brings the infield in. Almonte chases him off the bag. Swing and a miss for a strike. 2-1 the count to Ernesto Ortiz. And that's up high, 3-1. Inside, he's going to take his base. That'll bring up the number 9 batter, Alvi Serrata. Serrata also had a ground rule double in the first with an RBI. Swing and a miss, strike one there to Serrata. Runner goes. And he is safe. Serrata did the best he could to try to get in his way. He swung at a very high pitch. Bueno still able to make the throw, but not in time. And so Ortiz is safe at second. And with that, Serrata goes down swinging. That'll bring up the top of the order. It is Christopher Martinez, number 42. Martinez 1 for 2 today with a double in the first inning. Swing and a miss. He actually fouled it off. Strike one. Runner goes to steal third, and he won't have a problem there. They're going to come and talk to Almonte on the mound now. Hit to first base, and that one's going to bounce off Kimani Scott's glove. It's going to be an RBI single for Chris Martinez. And at this point, it should be our mystery player Vasquez coming up. the catcher. He's not on the roster or the lineup that they gave us, but he is here. Vasquez been up twice, walked twice. Martinez goes, and it's sliced foul down the third base line. Martinez will have to go back. Runner goes again. Throw is not in time. He'll be safe on second. One and two the count to Vasquez. That's up high. 2-2. Isaiah Mercedes warming up in the on-deck circle. Hit hard to left field. It is fair, and it is rolling. That'll easily bring in one. Will it bring in two? Vasquez is rounding third. Here he comes. No, he will stay there. And it is an RBI triple for Vasquez. Hit hard to center. Torres from shortstop is going to make his way over and put this one away. We're moving to the bottom of the third. On the mound now, leading off for the Railsplitters is the number 9 hitted David Marrero. And Marrero's going to go down swinging, strike 3. We're back to the top of the order for the Railsplitters. It's Jeremy Marizan. Struck out his first at bat at the beginning of the first inning. And it's a strike 3, but it's dropped. He runs and is out. 2 down for the Railsplitters. We have solved the mystery of the number 28 on Grand Street. He is, in fact, number 27. That is Jandel Brito, just wearing a different shirt. And this is Julian Polion now at bat for the Railsplitters. Polion reached on a walk in the first, but then got caught stealing at second. As he swings through strike 2 here. And they're going to strike out the side. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Beautiful inning for pitcher Jaden Torres. We go to the top of the 4th. Railsplitters trail by 8. And it's a walk for the first batter up. That was number 17, Sean Torres. He also walked in the first and singled in the second. Sliced foul there. This is Robert Rodriguez. Had 2 RBIs on a single in the first. Reached on a fielder's choice in the second. Pickoff play over to first. Kimani Scott catches it, but Sean Torres made sure to get himself back in time. And that is coming towards the head of Rodriguez, but nice slow arc, easy for him to duck under. And that one chops foul. And he fouls that one back to West Avenue. Bounced off the road, missed the cars. And they'll check Torres back to first again. He is safe. And that's ball 4. And that'll put 2 on. And it looks like Coach Cruz is potentially going to take Almonte off the mound. The last 2 innings, he's been pretty solid. He let 2 runs in, but it's that first inning that's really done the damage here to the Railsplitters, where they let in 6. So holding the ball now for the Railsplitters is number 1. That's Jeremy Marizan. Marizin taking his warm-up pitches. At bat now for Grand Street is number 5. That's Demario Bardales. Nice pitch over the inside corner for a strike there. Bardales had a RBI double in the first. Takes another strike there. He was the last out of the inning in the second. Swing and a miss, strike 3 here in the fourth. And that's one away for the Railsplitters. And they make the pickoff to second. Sean Torres took too big a lead, didn't trust Marizan to do it, and he is out. That is hit. It's foul in the direction of left field, and it's going to drop. And foul again. Nobody's going to get to that one. Pickoff at first base doesn't work out. Great job by Kimani Scott diving down to save that one. It was a little low. If it had been on the other side of the bag, it might have been second pickoff of the inning. Runner goes. Bueno's going to let him. It's a ball. So Caraballo will walk, and that'll be his first time on base all day. And that'll bring up Ernesto Ortiz. Ortiz with a ground rule double in the first for an RBI and a walk. Takes a strike there. And it's a chopper to short. Torres picks it up, makes the throw to first. And it is in time to end the side. We're going to step to the bottom of the fourth. Railsplitters got coming up for them. Edwin Bueno, Kimani Scott, and Yaniel Torres will be here. Bueno leading off. Bottom of the fourth. He's going to stare down strike one. One and two, the count now to Bueno. Pops that straight back up over our heads. The count even, 2-2. Bueno's going to ask for time. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That's 1 away for the Railsplitters. That'll bring up Kimani Scott. And he'll take strike 1. Scott struck out to end the first inning. Swings through strike 2 now. Strike 3 for Kimani Scott. Kimani Scott, a sophomore on the squad. Great job at first base. Today is not his day at the plate. We'll have a little player spotlight on him at the end of this inning. And there's a strike 1 to Yanel Torres. Strike 2. Jaden Torres really has a Railsplitters number dialed in this inning. And last inning, he's struck out the last 7 batters. Make that 8. As we go to the 5th, we'll step away. Here's that little profile on Kimani Scott. We'll be right back.
Hi, my name is Kimani Scott. I'm in the class of 2025. I'm 16 years old, and I play first base. My favorite player of all time is Derek Jeter, but not just because of baseball, it's because of his mentality on and off the field, and he's just a great person overall. My favorite professional team is the New York Yankees. I've just always been a Yankees fan since young, and I never wanted to be a Mets fan. Colleges I've been interested in is Old Dominion University, Delaware State University, Vanderbilt University, and Ole Miss University. My favorite thing about playing baseball is being with my teammates every day, coming after school straight to the locker room, going onto the field, having fun, always laughing, getting ready for games. We're always locked in. We always know when it's time to joke around, and we always know when it's time to be serious. So that's what I love about my teammates and playing baseball. Shout out to Coach Cruz, Coach Mo, Coach Matt, Coach Max. They're all great coaches. They all help me every day. Yeah, they always help me become a better player every day. And they also make sure I'm a better person every day, make sure I'm bettering myself every day. Yeah. Thank you to my mom, my dad, making a lot of sacrifices during the summer to take me to baseball games, making sure I'm on time. And yeah.
Back with you for the top of the 5th here from Abraham Lincoln High School. Jeremy Marazon on the mound for the Railsplitters. At bat, Alvi Serrata, 1 for 2 today with an RBI double in the first. He struck out in the 3rd, and he's got a strikeout here in the 5th. And that is a hard hit ball into right field. Hard. Kimani Scott got back underneath it. 2 away here in the top of the 5th. That was Chris Martinez. And now here is John Del Brito, the catcher. Popped up in right field and caught. And that will bring us to the middle of the 5th. 3 up, 3 down. A strong inning for the Railsplitters. Up first for the Railsplitters is their starting pitcher today. It is Roberto Almonte. Almonte swings, fouls that back. Almonte walked his first at bat in second inning. And he is going to strike out here in the 5th. That's going to bring up Sebastian Lopez, left field, number 8. He'll swing through strike one. Lopez struck out in the second inning. 0 for 1. Takes strike two here. Swing and a miss, strike three. Torres has struck out the last 10 batters in a row. I'm looking at my scorecard, and it's filled with strikeouts and walks. He is pitching a special kind of game that I will not name as an announcer until it's over. Inside corner on Chris Bamba. Earns him a strike. Swing and a miss. Strike three. It's 3 up, 3 down yet again. And that is 14 players struck out, 3 walked for the Railsplitters. We go to the top of the 6th. Inside for a ball, first pitch. And that is to Isaiah Mercedes. Mercedes going to foul that deep on the right field line. Kimani Scott giving chase. He will not get there in time. Mercedes 0 for 3 today. Popped out 3 times. And that one's hard hit to third base. The throw is made, and that's one away. Hit up the gap into center for a base hit. So that's a single for Sean Torres. He has reached all 4 at-bats today. 2 singles, 2 walks. And that ball is foul. Ball down in the dirt, but Torres doesn't go from first. And Marizon's starting to show a little bit of control issues here in his second and I guess second complete inning of relief since coming into the game. Hard hit to left field. That's going to drop in for a base hit. Torres is going to hold up at second. And Grand Street's got 2 on with 1 out. That was Robert Rodriguez, who was just up for Grand Street. He also has reached all 4 times today. 2 singles, a walk, and a fielder's choice. Foul ball there. Rodriguez also has 2 RBIs, and this is Demario Bardales, who also has an RBI off a ground rule double in the first. He is 1 for 3 today. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Bardales fouls that one back. Hits that one to right field. It's dropping fair. The runners are coming. It's a double from Bardales. He's going to bring in another run. Runners on second and third now. That's Bardales and Rodriguez out there. And at the plate should be Daniel Caraballo. Caraballo fouls it to left field. And it's a line drive up into center. That's going to bring in run number 10 and 11. on 2 RBI single for Caraballo. That's 3 RBIs on the day for Caraballo. He had 1 in the first. And this is Ernesto Ortiz now. 1 for 2 today, with a ground rule double in the first that brought in a run, and a walk in the third. He grounded out to third to end the 4th inning. And he will try now to extend Grand Street's lead. And he's going to do it with that. That's easily a double, if not a home run, depending on where it hits. They're calling it a double. So that'll put runners on second and third. And batting now, new player on the field for Grand Street. This is Emmanuel Palenko, batting in the number 9 spot for Alvi Serrata. And there's a strikeout for the Railsplitters, as they got their much needed second out of the inning. And this is top of the lineup, Chris Martinez. Martinez 2 for 4 today with a single and a double, an RBI. Two and one count to Martinez. Hits it hard to second. It's going to bounce off the second baseman. That's going to bring in 2 runs. And Martinez is going to stand up at second with 2 RBIs to add to his tally. This is Jandal Brito. And Brito's going to get hit by the pitch. So he'll advance to first. And they're going to pinch run him, presumably because he's the catcher and they want him to put his gear on with 2 outs here in the top of the 6th. Temperature dropping as the sun goes down here from Abraham Lincoln High School. And there's a foul ball hit hard to right field. That'll bounce off the building. This is Isaiah Mercedes at the bat. If ever the Railsplitters had a hope of getting this final out, this would be it. He is 0 for 4 today. There's strike 2 to Mercedes. I mentioned he's 0 for 4, but I should also mention that he put the ball in play all 4 of those times. And he's going to get hit on the shoulder there. And that'll load the bases. So he reaches for the first time today. That's going to bring up Sean Torres. Nope. I think we have a pinch batter coming in. No, it is Sean Torres. Torres, chopper to short. And that will finally end the top of the 6th. The Railsplitters down now 13-0. They are 3 outs away from ending this one. We go to the bottom of the 6th. We'll be right back. They're making a pitching change here for Grand Street. They're going to bring in number 30. That is Hersey Felix. And since they're making the change, I don't mind telling you now, there was a no-hitter going on here off the arm of Jaden Torres. Jaden Torres struck out 14, walked 3, pitched an absolute gem. But I think his pitch count was getting up there. He is a sophomore, and it is early in the season, so Grand Street did not waste his arm. They'll take him out here for the final inning, potentially, assuming the Railsplitters don't score 4 or more. This will be the final 3 outs of the game. Bottom of the 6th, Railsplitters at the bat. Swing and a miss, strike one for Lincoln's number 3, David Marrero. And that is hard hit into center field. First base hit of the day for the Railsplitters. And that'll bring up the top of the order. Jeremy Marzan. Marzan fouls that one down into West Avenue. And it doinks off a parked bus. And they make a pickoff move, but he makes it back to Marrero over there on first. And there's a strike to Marazan. Chopper down the third base line. It is foul. And Marazan asks for time. Marizon, a long at bat, 2 strikeouts on the day for him. And that one's going to get away from the catcher. And it'll advance the runner to second. And there is 3rd strikeout of the day for Marizon. That brings up Julian Polion. Polion hits that foul into West Avenue. Polion puts that into play down the 3rd base line. It is fair. And they're going to make the play at first to get him out. 2 outs. That'll bring up Edwin Bueno. A walk and a strikeout for him today. Bueno slices that foul down the left field line. Hits the inside corner for a strike on Bueno. Bueno disagrees, but the ump has been calling that one all game. That one inside on Bueno. I think he was hoping it was going to hit him. He didn't really try to lean out of it. That one over Bueno's head. He ducks out of the way. believe that's a full count, 3-2 to Edwin Bueno. Well, it was an even count, and now it's a full count. Bueno asks for time. Bueno walks. And Marrero steals third on ball 4. So Lincoln looking to generate its first run of the game as Kimani Scott comes up to the plate. Kimani Scott, like 6 of the rail splitters today, 2 strikeouts at 2 at-bats. Off the very powerful pitching of Jaden Torres. We want to shout him out again for Grand Street. Had a no-hitter through 5. Kimani Scott is going to look down strike 1. And they chase him off the plate with that one. 1-1 the count. And Scott puts that into play by the third base line. They'll make the play over to first, and it is in time, and that is going to end this game. Much to the excitement of my very cold production crew.
Yes. Is it on mic? Yes.
Grand Street's going to take this one 13-0. The players line up. We are finished with baseball and softball streaming for the week. Next week, we got games on Monday and Wednesday. I think they're both softball games. Find out if we're streaming those for you or just bringing them to you after the fact, but we do intend to record. For everybody here at Abraham Lincoln High School, for the entire production staff here at Lincoln Media, please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and we will see you next time.